Hello and welcome to Somewhat Unbiased. And today I want to talk about Hartley Sawyer as Ralph Dibney was fired from The Flash for a tweet he made, what, 8 years ago? Jesus. But apparently it was misogynist, sexual, and racist. Even though he claimed that it was a joke. Um, there's just like what happened to James Gunn not that long ago when he was fired and then rehired by Disney to do another Guardians of the Galaxy, and then before that he's doing the Suicide Squad, but after Suicide Squad he's gonna do Guardians of the Galaxy. I want to talk briefly about this, and I'll read through his comments and what he actually said. It's one thing when you're trying to be edgy or whatever. If that's the type of person you are perceived in the beginning, then the comments that you make should appear as a joke. But it just depends on what you say and how you say it, and you gotta kind of like read the room. Um, a lot of these people are getting prosecuted for things that they have said in the past, whether they meant it or whether they're joking. We don't really know. Well, he said he was joking, so I don't know. But that's why I am careful on the things that I said so I don't offend certain groups of people. So you always gotta be careful when you're on social media because that shit never goes away. Never fucking goes away. It's somehow stored, especially if you're somebody. If you're nobody, I don't know. Nobody gives a shit about you. But if you're somebody and you say some shit, it's gonna get saved and it's gonna bite you in the ass. It doesn't matter how long it's been. It doesn't matter how many times you apologize for it. It's you're fucked. Your career might be like completely canceled. That's the kind of age that we lived in, and unfortunately, it sucks. It fucking sucks. But this is where we are at. It's like, to me, this whole thing is kind of like I don't want to. I don't know. Like the comparison to like murder. Like no matter how long it is, you're still gonna be persecuted for murder. It's kind of like the same thing. No matter how long it's been, you're still gonna be persecuted, or you're gonna lose your job, or you're gonna get hated by the fans, etc. Even though it's something that you did in the past. Well, I'm not trying to excuse murder. Of course, you should be going down for that shit, no matter how long it is. But if you said some shit and you realize that it was the wrong thing that you said and you didn't really mean it and you apologized for it and you were sincere, I do believe that you should get a second chance, just like James Gunn got a second chance. But I don't know if Hartley Sawyer is going to get the same um, second chance with everything that's going on. It just depends on how the public uh, reacts. But anyway, these are just my 2 cents. In 2012, Sawyer tweeted, "The only thing keeping me from doing mildly racist tweets is the knowledge that Al Sharpton would never stop complaining about me. Several other cited past tweets are sexual, misogynist in nature." He had since deleted his account. Smart move. Although Sawyer has deleted his Twitter account, he has since posted an apology to his Instagram account for his past tweets. "My words, irrelevant of being meant with intent of humor, were hurtful, unacceptable." Sawyer wrote, "I am ashamed I was capable of these horrible attempts to get attention at the time. I regret them deeply." But it's done. The damage is already done. If you are an aspiring anything, if you're trying to make it per se, you gotta be careful on the things that you say, the things that you put out. You never know who is going to be looking at your past, or well, if you are somebody, somebody's always looking at your past. Somebody's always gonna try to find a reason to attack you, no matter what. So you just gotta be careful on all front, especially now. If you're recently getting into social media, you got to be careful on the things that you put out on social media, because once you put it out there, you can never take it back. There's always going to be a trace of it somewhere that's stored, regardless of whether you deleted your account or not. It's still there. But anyway, the Flash showrunner executive producer Eric Wallace said on Twitter that Sawyer's past tweets broke my heart and made me mad as hell. Let's see what he says. This morning, many of you learned Hartley Sawyer will not be returning for season 7 of The Flash. Concerning his social media tweets, they broke my heart and made me mad as hell, and they're indicative of larger problem in our country, because at present, our country still accepts and protects the continental harassment, unconsciousness of otherwise terrorizing and brutalizing of black and brown people, which is far often fatal. That's why the country is standing up once again and shouting enough and taking the streets to bring about active change. I too am committed to bringing permanent change to work environment here on The Flash. Yes, this is a family show, but it's for all families. That includes black and brown ones. In order to facilitate this, I will continue to find black and brown writers, directors, actors, and producers of all genders to help tell Flash stories. The stories are part of American narrative too and must be heard. And the more you hear and see us, the more you will begin to recognize one simple fact: we're human beings too. To those still aren't sure why so many Americans have taken to the streets to make their voices known, I ask you to consider this. Every time a black or brown life is harassed, harmed, or murdered, is in the case of George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, and too many others. Our entire country fractures and moves further and further away from moral authenticity when often claim to have in the world. Murder is not democracy. Systematic and institutionally white privilege is not equality. Suppressing the free press, which violence is not liberty. The only way for you to be free is for all of us to be free. Hey, that's pretty good. I wish I had those kind of intelligent, smart words. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, Harley, you got fucked. Because somebody dug that shit up and put it out there right now when, everything that's going on in the world with George Floyd getting murdered. It just goes to show you, you can be angry. Everybody can be angry at times. Just when you're being angry, don't do stupid shit and post shit online, because it may one day backfire on you. You never know. So I command you guys to be careful out there on things that you're posting. I do believe that with everything going on, hopefully we'll see change. I do want to talk more about it on my next video if you stick around. I do appreciate all the support you guys have been showing me so far, and stay tuned for more content. Alright? Have a good one. Stay safe out there, and make sure to like and subscribe and comment. Help me out. Let me grow. Come on. Shit.